Welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Straight through Daybreak, where we are currently in a boss fight with Olympia and Melchior. And yeah, this will be interesting because they said they are gonna be serious this time, unlike last time.
Over here, you little demon.
Energy output at full throttle.
Pull out all the stops.
Initiating drive.
Over here, you little demon.
Activating drive.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
Stay fast. Hit him fast, Fairy.
Fairy. Here's Guardian Blade. Slice him up. Dispatching shield.
Got a present for you. Stop right there.
Dispatching shield. I will pierce you. Aurora wing. Petra. Dispatching shield. I'll take you on.
Over here, you little demon.
I'll get them all at once. I'll get them all at once.
Keep your guard up.
I'll get them all at once.
Here's our chance.
Energy output
This'll do
at
the
full
trick.
throttle.
Pull out all the stops.
Flames protect. I'll round them up and scatter them. Max food. One skill's coming right up. You're finished. Ignis. Rampage. Boost gauge
Here's our
enhanced.
chance.
Energy output at full throttle. Activating
Let's go,
skill.
Zeros. Lance mode activate. Degama driver.
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
This'll hurt.
Ready when you are. Full boost. Activating skill.
You're not getting away. Blast off.
There. Dispatching shield. The end is nigh. Let us stand. Ishtanti.
Ow!
Aurum. Shangri-La. I have to do something. It'll be alright. Great circle of light. Give unto us the breath of life.
There you are.
Dispatching shield.
You can't escape. Time to die. You'll pay for that.
Yeah, I think that was the right call, even if I lost the zero odds one, yes. Which is a shame.
This'll hurt.
Aren't you coming? Perfect chance! Max boost! Ready when you are.
Over here, you little demon.
One skill coming right up! The end of the line!
Don't go down easy, do you?
Boost, here's our chance! Initiating drive.
Like hell you are!
Death awaits.
Here we go. Enjoy.
You are stronger than anticipated.
What say we light things up? Take that, and that, and that! And then, kaboom! Not like this.
I'll take you on. Maximum boost. I've got this. Great circle. Dispatching shield.
Got your number. My move now. This'll hurt.
Full boost. Go all out. Ready when you are.
Over here. Over here. Hit him fast, Fairy. Going all in. There.
No.
Stunned.
Gotcha. Initiating drive. No, you don't.
Got your number.
Petra. Dispatching shield. I will pierce you. A royal wing. Dispatching shield.
You'll pay for that.
Full boost. Go all out. Activating
Time for
skill.
the main event.
Man.
Boost
Hit 'em
gauge
fast,
limiter
Barry.
unlocked.
Starting to sweat a little.
One skill coming right up. There we go.
Starting to irritate me.
Oh, yes. Activating drive. Initiating drive. Heavenly Rondo. There.
On yes! Here goes.
Full boost. Go all out.
This'll hurt.
Is that all? Activating skill.
You're crushed!
Impossible. I won't stop here. We did it!
How's that, you psycho? Oh, you'll pay dearly for that.
They are more synchronized this time. We must respond in kind.
Now's my chance to...
What?
Shit!
Get down! When did you arrive?
Not a moment too soon, it would seem. Is everyone all right?
Ren?
Hell of an entrance. Well, here's a big player I didn't expect. Last I'd heard, you retired. So what brings the Society of Ouroboros' former enforcer number 15 here? What?
An enforcer? Like the direwolf? I'll thank you very kindly not to bring up a lady's buried past before an audience, Overseer. I didn't want to turn up uninvited, but you didn't leave me much choice. Not when you've opted to deploy such an underhanded trick where my friends were headed.
That outline looks eerily like a...
Should have known.
One of us Max from Giscard. They said there were missing parts. Assault frame Cypress.
a humanoid robot!
It's an assault frame! So this is where all those missing parts ended up.
And it put the Genesis in its chest, too.
Why can't you just be silent and leave me to my work?
That sounds like... It couldn't be... Professor Callaghan?
I am so close to perfecting the divine formula I seek. So stop with your incessant meddling!
Crap. So he's inside that thing now?
I'll keep these two out of your way. You focus on the assault frame. Have it your way.
Well, lucky us. I'm sure you'll be a real ball.
Ren!
She'll be fine. We need to focus on the job at hand. Cutting edge as this thing is, looks like they were sloppy in putting it together. Focus on the back of the joints. We gotta force it to the ground so we can get the Genesis out.
Right!
This will be eliminated!
Alright, giant mecha.
Going all in.
Time to go all out!
All
Activate
you
skin.
on, yes.
By the heavens! Pierce!
A chance!
Full boost! Go all out!
This'll hurt. This'll hurt.
Give them your all!
Think fast. Take this.
Here's our chance!
Now's your chance to boost. Displaying enemy stats.
Keep it up!
Energy output at full throttle.
Follow you now!
The star! Keep going! Eat this, sucker! Have some of this!
Dispatching shield.
There!
Okay.
Stop right there!
You'll pay for that.
We'll see about that, Professor.
Time for the main event. Vandalize! Raid!
Boost speed limiter unlocked!
Maximum boost.
Let's party!
Initiating drive.
No, you don't!
Take this!
On yes! Here goes! Eat this, sucker!
Pulverize all of you!
Here goes! Keep moving, Van!
Full boost! Go all out!
Show me what you got!
Here goes.
Give them your all! drive. Petra! There!
On yes! It's go time!
Now's a good time to boost.
Good luck!
Activating skill.
You've got this, Agnes!
Maximum boost. Random light! Innocent heal!
Thanks, I'll take that. Here's our chance!
Energy output at full throttle. Initiating drive.
Complete. I'll obliterate you.
Chance!
Initiating drive.
This'll
Use a sharp
hurt.
boost to get the upper hand. Full boost. Activating skill.
fast.
Take this! Yeah!
No, you don't.
Come on.
You'll be sorry for that! Eat this, sucker!
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Some of that! They're down! You've got this, Agnes!
Full boost. Give them your all.
Go, Catra!
There we go.
Get out of here!
I'll take you on. What should I do?
Pull out all the stops!
Shield. Protect everyone.
A chance!
Full boost. Go all out. Activating
Brace
skill.
yourself!
Boost gauge.
Dispatching
ready to
shield.
unlock.
Firing cannon.
I won't lose! Pull out all the stops!
Initiating drive.
You.
Energy output at maximum.
Good luck.
Zypha, activate!
You saved me.
There!
You
Thanks.
saved me.
Charge complete. I'll obliterate you.
My move now!
This'll hurt.
Let's party!
Give them your all.
Over here! All for you! Go, Catra! There! Get out of here!
Stay where you are.
You'll be sorry for that!
Activating skill.
No.
You're getting on my nerves.
Good.
A chance. What should I do?
Let's party! Going all in. Get out of here!
Stay where you are.
You've got this, Agnes! Here's our chance! Initializing drive. Get out of here! A chance! Zypha, activate!
Activating drive.
There! Here goes!
Dispatching shield.
That's far enough!
Energy output at full throttle. Maximum boost. Activating drive. Activating skill. Dispatching shield.
Stay where you are!
You've got this on you! They flinched! Go time!
Keep it up. It's working.
This, sucker!
Activating skill.
Falcon Talon! A chance!
Activating
Brace
skill.
yourself! Vandalize! Raid!
Ooh.
Limiter unlocked.
That's how it goes.
And this will
I think I've
still
grown
not
a
be the
little.
end.
I'm just getting warmed up.
It stopped moving.
How do you like us now?
That was quite the performance.
No. It looks like we're only just getting started.
What?
The Genesis.
It's drawing energy directly out of the septium veins.
Yes.
Damn it! Get back, kiddos!
I will complete my formula, and there is no one who can hope to stop me!
Mayor! You and me have got to have a talk, buddy. This happens every time now. You're doing it on purpose, aren't you?
Huh, there you are. Come on, up to it. Let's go.
I can't believe you.
What is this space? And that hollow is...
Not another peculiar catalyst. Well, I guess it's not a big deal. Will you bear the nightmare, or
Bear the nightmare.
like I'm gonna say no.
at least let me finish my line? Sure, well, the Rendell's all yours. Man!
All right, here we go.
So that's it. There it is.
A real sight, huh? I get a rush every time I see it. But it might have met its match with an enhanced giant robot.
What am I seeing? Is that Van?
We'll explain later. Right now, he needs our support.
Out of my way! Just a little more. A little more!
The Grendel has learned Limited Blaster.
Keep it up! It's working!
Kostipian.
Let's party!
I'll be good!
Here's our chance.
Displaying enemy stats.
Let's party! There! Get going, kiddo!
On.
A chance!
Make it count.
Shield! Protect everyone!
Take this!
Go time!
I'll pulverize all of you! Take this!
Here's our chance.
Show me what you got!
Petra! Dispatching shield.
But what is with the turn order?
You'll be sorry for that!
I'll back you up! Take this!
Let's party!
Theo, we need help.
You saved me!
I'll take that.
A chance!
Make it count.
Here I go! Jabril guard!
Firing cannon!
Not so fast!
This is.
Go time!
Now's a good time to boost.
Keep your guard up.
Got you!
You
Thanks.
saved me! Get going, Van! Now's your chance to boost, Van!
Let's party!
I'll let you in!
You're gone!
Now's your chance to boost!
Let's party!
Initializing drive.
You don't! I'll take you on! Maximum boost!
Pulverize all of you!
Ah!
Now's a good time activating skill.
There we go!
There.
There!
On yes.
Charge complete! I'll obliterate you!
Now.
I'll take you on! Maximum boost!
Keep your guard up.
Activating drive! There!
Here's our chance.
Now's your chance to boost!
Let's party!
Don't!
Stay where you are!
We'll take that! Full boost!
Make it count.
Don't hold back, Dan!
through now!
This can't be happening!
Boost gauge limiter
Go time!
removed!
Eat this, sucker!
Activating skill.
Have some of this! Yeah! Get out of here!
A chance! Maximum boost. Activating drive. There!
On yes!
Dispatching shield.
Come on.
That's far enough! Let's party!
Initiating drive. I'll lend a hand.
Unbelievable.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Receive the Gap holocore.
We did it. Huh.
That was incredible!
Stealing shit like a pro.
No! What is it doing? Why did it stop? There was only 0.03% left to go! I was so close!
That is not how research works.
Professor Callaghan.
So that's what a Genesis can do, as well as his.
I cannot help but feel mildly fascinated.
All that hard work up in smoke. The boss isn't going to be very happy. I hope you have a plan to make up for this.
Melchior, do something, please! There is only 0.03% remaining. If it doesn't finish, all of this was for...
An unfortunate situation indeed. So, how does it feel? How does it feel to know your research, your entire life, was just rendered meaningless? You tried so hard, even throwing away your humanity. But an incomplete work is nothing but worthless garbage. So how does it feel? Tell me, tell me, tell me!
That is wrong. In science, that is literally wrong. I know for incomplete work you usually don't get the praise. But usually, if this is actually, if there's something there to work with, if this is not an automated process that spits out a formula at the end without explaining how you get there, which would make it meaningless as science, there is something anyone else with the necessary ability can pick up and continue working on. That's why this whole situation is a bit silly. Science is not just a loading bar where you have nothing or you have everything. It's a progress that evolves, you know?
It's too bad. He would have been much harder to break, but maybe I should have turned my charms on Professor Cronkite instead.
so evil. You have wasted enough time mocking him, Melchior. The police embracers are almost here. It is about time we left.
Oh, true. I suppose we should.
Target sighted.
What the? Just what happened here?
Au revoir. We will be taking our leave now. But we will have our revenge for all the time you've made us waste here.
(4:25 p.m.)
It's no good. I can't stop the system from falling apart. I can't reconnect it to the orbital net or another energy source either. Supporting such an advanced AI is just too heavy a burden.
But that means he'll... I'm so sorry. The Genesis isn't reacting to anything anymore.
It's not your fault, Agnes. There must be a way. I'm just not seeing it.
It's fine, Salesian. I'm just paying the price for my foolishness. I crossed the line that should never be crossed, and tried to realize a weapon of pure evil. I allowed myself to be led astray. I have no one to blame but myself.
But... Professor!
I am moved by how much you care for me, even after all I've done. Perhaps you are the right person to entrust with this task after all.
What task?
At this rate, I will have failed as a researcher and died for nothing at all. So, please, don't let this all have been in vain. I may have failed to perfect the formula needed for fusion, but I discovered many others in the process.
Oh, all these formulae.
I believe them to be, as of yet, undiscovered formulae with peacetime applications. Analyze this terminal after I am gone, and you may be able to secure them.
But, Professor, that...
It's not gonna be easy to make use of finds from a technological singularity.
That's putting it lightly. We're talking technology humanity wouldn't have reached on its own for decades. We'll need more than one genius around to make sense of it all.
I feared as much. Cronkite likely won't be able to manage the task alone. If only there were one or two more like him around. If only she were here.
I wish I could tell you not to underestimate me, but I too know my limits.
You're...
young?
Cronkite,
I will refrain from commenting on all that transpired here. To we researchers, all that matters are results. However, you were able to catch a glimpse of something we all, at the very least, feel a small yearning for. That does have meaning.
Yes, I suppose you're right. My time here is at an end. I leave the rest to you and the many promising youths around us. May you forever remain on the forefront of Calvard's... no, the world's...
I will follow my own path, wherever it may lead me. Though I do intend to make some use of the formulae you leave us.
As do I. We won't let your work be in vain.
Professor Hamilton?
What?
Who's that? Oh,
The professor is back!
Professor Latoya Hamilton.
I'm home, Theo, Zeros. I'm sorry for being away for so long, Catra.
Gran!
If it isn't Professor Latoya Hamilton, one of Epstein's 3 disciples.
In the flesh. I've never had the honor of seeing her in person before this.
I'm so glad we made it in time.
Oh, Callaghan. You damn fool.
Esmeralda, Giscard, and Professor Hamilton. I didn't know you were back.
I hurried back to Calvert as soon as I learned what was transpiring. It saddens me deeply to have to bid farewell to a fellow researcher and associate like this.
As someone who admired and sought to surpass you, those words mean more to me than you could ever know.
Rest assured that we will use what you have left us. Cronkite and I will see those formulae analyzed. We will all see to it, Esmeralda, Catra, your other assistants, and the artisans of Basel as well. You did so much to further the city's development and held it so dear. Now we will use our strength to nurture yours.
I'd like to believe that ZCF can help in some way too.
I see now. This is what I should have done all along. I feel like in my last moments, I've solved the most difficult formula of all. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Salesian. And thank you to all who stand with them. Now, I leave with no regrets.
Farewell, Professor Callaghan.
May you find peace with Adios above.
Maro was watching too.
So, that's how the pieces have fallen. Could we have made use of nuclear weapons? What do you think?
No. If anything, they are something that would put our very existence in danger. They're a forbidden weapon that renders all tactical analysis and strategy meaningless. That Almata has their eyes on them speaks of how much of a threat they really are.
Then we're agreed. Quite the unexpected development this was. Enough to pique the Society's interest as well. And now, we're to await Ms. Twining's return for the sake of our midterm goals.
I will provide all the support I can in the meantime.
He smiled for his little sister. November the 2nd. Back in Edith. 2:40 p.m.
The Institute of Science claims this formula will allow for a more efficient extraction of orbital energy from septium. Experts believe that the new discovery will have a significant impact on technological development in Zemuria going forward. This revolutionary breakthrough was made possible by the late Professor Callaghan as part of his last work.
They really pulled it off, didn't they?
Yeah, in no small part because of Ren and the rest of them. Sounds like the genius professor left Basel as soon as the work was done, though.
That CEO's gonna be in for a fun time now that he's lost 2 of his smartasses.
Maybe, but it sounds like this news has got Vern's shares shooting straight up. Professor Hamilton's back for now too, so he can probably breathe easy for a while.
I'd heard so much about her, but it was such a surprise to actually get to meet her. She's such an amazing lady. She really is. I couldn't agree more.
Looking back.
So you're Lilia's granddaughter. You do resemble her, not just the way you look. I can see you also possess her kindness and strong spirit.
This is one of my great-grandfather's diaries.
This brings me back. I would catch him writing entries from time to time. Oh, this here. This one is about me, Gerhard, and Albert.
Ah, that's what G stands for. I wondered throughout the entirety of Trails of Cold Steel what Professor G. Schmidt, what the G stands for. It's Gerhard. Okay.
I still remember that time like it was yesterday.
Well, I only met him once back when I was a youngster. Makes me nostalgic thinking back on it now.
I don't mean to interrupt your reminiscing, but those words toward the end are rather ominous. I can see why it inspired you to risk so much to collect the Genesis.
Yes.
Else all that we know will come to an end.
I can't imagine it's meant to be taken any way other than literally, especially when you consider how the Genesis have been used so far.
Yeah, the kind of shit they're capable of almost feels like a bad joke sometimes.
Yeah. It's a bit ludicrous.
So far, we've managed to gather 5 of the 8 Genesis. But do you think it would be better if I left them in the hands of you and the other disciples? And yes.
No, I think there are too much for even us to handle. If they truly are experimental apparatuses that Professor Epstein somehow created to gauge the world, then, and this will sound rather unscientific of me, it's as if destiny willed them to be in your hands. I plan to stay in Calvard for a while, so I'll get in contact with Albert and Gerhard about this. Fortunately, we happen to have someone else who knows both of them right here with us.
I'd be happy to serve as a mediator between all parties. We have much to discuss about the West Simuria Tech Union as well.
I will also do what I can to help Reset. Is everything still in order with regards to attaching Reset's new parts, Esmeralda?
As in order as can be. Our prospects were already bright with her being such a capable engineer, but with you, they'll be even brighter.
Me and the other artisans will be happy to pitch in with any precise adjustments, too. We'll see they aren't even a millerage off.
And I'll help too, of course.
I don't think we have anything to worry about with this many people on the case.
Hopefully?
Yes, it really is wonderful to see.
Well, can't say I give a damn about Marduk at the end of the day. Reset's a different story, though. She's one of the team. So take good care of her, if you don't mind.
I don't mind one bit. You said your name was Van, I believe. This may be a strange favor to ask, but I'd like you to look after my teacher's dear descendant. It would mean the world to me. And if you could please look after her young friends. But you were planning to do that even if I didn't ask, weren't you?
You got me. I'll do what I can to meet my obligation as their employer, at the very least.
Van.
We save his ass way more than he saves ours.
That didn't feel like that in that series of battles. His hate-up skills just were perfect.
Is something wrong, Catra?
It's just... I'm so happy you're back. I am. But...
You want to leave yourself.
But I wasn't able to do a thing in your absence. I feel like such a failure.
Catra.
You been sleepwalking these past few days or something? We couldn't have dreamed of dealing with this whole mess without you. You are our guide through and through.
We never would have thought to go to that factory without you. And I doubt we could have gotten through to Professor Callaghan either. We owe everything to your efforts and perseverance. Plus, your orbital drones were a huge help.
You weren't too bad for someone who still looks and thinks like a kid. So, good job on this one, or whatever.
Why do you always gotta be so far up your own ass?
See now? Not just anyone can be blessed with so many in their corner, you know.
Thank you for all you have done in my absence. It's good to be home. I've missed you, Catra.
Yeah, but not half as much as I've missed you, Gran.
By the way, Agnes, did you manage to finish your report on your visitation to Basel? I most certainly did. The others in my group helped a lot too, and we ended up receiving some very positive feedback from the school. Though I'm happy Ren was willing to cover up so much for me. No, happy isn't what I should be saying, is it?
The old fart's broken moral compass starting to rub off on you, huh?
I'm being careful not to go too far. I don't want to end up like Van.
Ouch.
Hey.
Oh, we're almost done with the roasted chestnuts.
I look forward to these every year. Their fragrance and soft texture really hammer home that fall is here.
Here you go again. Took the last of them too, you bastard.
Don't worry, we have another batch. Hello, I hope I'm not interrupting.
Oh, hey.
We set this back.
A lovely day to you all. I'm here to resume work once more.
Reset!
That's our maid. 3 o'clock on the dot.
You're all good now then?
I'm the picture of health, thank you. Professor Hamilton, her students, and many others took excellent care of me. My new artificial limbs are a vast improvement over my previous ones, even. I can see I've had you all very worried. I'm so very sorry.
Oh, Reset, of course we were worried. We're so glad to have you back. Welcome home, Reset.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
We've got a solid chunk of work that's been piling up, including managing the pay coming in from our last job. You got time to help me out with it right now?
All the time in the world. Oh, but first...
Agnes and Fairy located.
Theo?
Whoa! The hell?
Zeros?
Down, Zeros, and come back here, Theo.
Catra, what are you doing here?
He came along to make sure everything was how it should be after all the work that was done on me. Though he has something else he wishes to discuss in addition to that.
It's a bit cramped, but there's a wired connection to the orbital network here at least. I should be able to work in this environment.
What?
Don't tell me.
Yes, of course he is.
That's right. I'm going to be helping out around here for a while. I'll admit that Professor Hamilton may have been the one to recommend it, but the final decision was mine. All of you remarkably captured my interest during our time together. Not just because of Agnes's Genesis, but because of that Grendel and Mare, too.
I suppose no one can blame you for that.
I'm also concerned on a broader level. Basel doesn't appear to be the only place where criminals are misusing tech for nefarious purposes. So I think Arkwright Solutions is going to need its own technical advisor, don't you?
That's, actually a good point.
A very good point. While I am well versed in modern technology, my field is software, not hardware.
Those black and silver thingies would be good backup in a fight, too. What's it gonna be, Chief?
Screw it. What's one more at this point?
It's great. At least they asked this time and didn't just say, sure, welcome to the team, and he has to remind them, I'm the boss here. It is my decision to make. Hello?
I'll introduce you to our landlords later.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to working here.
Oh, but Risette, Katra, you've got to try the roasted chestnuts. They're super soft and sweet.
I'll go and make some more coffee for us, too.
Same time, Vantail District. The president?
You served me well in Basel. We could have had quite the crisis on our hands if events had been allowed to play out as our foes wanted.
Thank you, sir. Though I believe most of the credit goes to our agent in the field and the Principality's representatives. I will admit that I did not anticipate you hiring Marduk to act when they did, however.
They will do whatever you ask so long as the price is right. It makes them rather convenient in times like these. There are advantages to their being a neutral organization beholden to no government, even if using their services requires an objective mindset. I imagine you can see their merits as well, Professor Cronkite.
I do. At least they are competent, unlike a certain superior of mine that I could name.
I don't disagree. The time is long past due for Vern to appoint a new CEO. We can maintain the status quo as long as Professor Hamilton remains in the Republic. But as soon as she departs, we will indeed make the necessary arrangements.
I see no issue with that timeline.
The president, Roy Gramhart.
Now, as we previously agreed, I think it's about time you got to work. After all, this project will bring about massive change to the Republic, to the entire world. Nothing will be the same after the Republican Army's Zeku space base is completed and in operation.
Okay. 14,000 mirror probably received. A or S?
Truly well done. Then I'll update your rank.
Aquat Solutions rank grows to B+.
I'll gladly take that.
Holocolore. Increases arts power but also raises EP costs when boosted.
That's pretty good, I guess.
An A, okay. So I did some wrong things.
I'm honored.
This time Agnes stats have risen thanks to being Employee of the Month. 200 more HP, Strength Defense, Arts and Arts Defense +4 and Speed +2.
Katros Elysian. Together with Theo and Zeros, I'll do whatever I can to assist.
Tato has joined Aquat Solutions. Good, and with that I end this episode. Until next time when we begin the next chapter. I'm Mace and don't get lost.